Okay, it should be working. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Run! I gotta run. Bruh. Nah, I ain't doing that. Bro, whenever I ask this to people, I swear it's gonna be the weirdest people, and if it's not any weird people, then it's gonna be no one. Ah, yeah, now we found them all. God. I'm like, friend me and join my VIP and I can help you. And he's like, God. Okay, so it's Maxwell. He needs help. Jade. Samuel. Who needs help winning? Yeah. We're just gonna... I hope they all friended me. Yeah, and none of them joined my VIP. Perfect. Man, I would do police stone out of stuff, but I gave away all of my Roblox. And we ain't getting no one. Everyone say hi. Don't tell me they tag it out. They tag it out. Y'all make sure to sub. Once I had 200 subs, I gave 1k away. That is true. We did. Kinda mad they tagged out my YouTube. Then let's get me to 200 subs. Okay, Captain. He left. I think he'll rejoin, I don't know. Yeah. One out of 10. I don't think a lot of other people have my YouTube channel name. Okay, you guys ready? You have a flopper. Yeah, I have a flopper PFP. See. Yep, right here. Wait, what? Alright, we good, we good. I'm gonna be speed running for these guys. Actually, you know what? I am going full speed running. This is how I speed run with no medicine pills. Gonna be a little commentary. We'll be doing this until we get people. So once I get into rooms like these with 4 doors, only one look ways, both ways, and get eyes, quickly look down because they can't kill you within like a few seconds. Then here, kind of simple, just to walk. Then we got rushed. I like to keep walking through the doors. Can't walk anymore, so I just chill in the closet. Right when he passes by, we get out. And we just keep walking. Look down, eyes again. A lot of damage, we're alright. So when we get types of turns, I'll say it later. So we get the paintings, and with 2 players, it should be quite easy. So once we get like turns, like, oh, you'll see in one of the doors. I'll explain it once we get a door like it. We get a vent, light flicker. And we continue going to door 21. We get turns like this, we just want to quickly go around it. And once we get this, we kind of want to just see, like that. You want to listen for the sound, hear which sound is coming from where. It's coming from right, then I hear rain, and it's coming from right. It's probably going to be in the right side for the door. We can't make that, so we just hide in the closet again. Right when he leaves the room, go down the stairs. Brush went right, so we turn right also. Big flight of stairs. No, I'd use my medicine up these. Turns like this, right around like that. Perfect. Door 31. Now we just click going both ways, so it's not there. We go this way. If you have two people, you want one person to take one side, other person takes the other. So we got eyes. You can use the eyes to see the wall, so there. And then sometimes you could use your medicine on this wall, but I don't really like to because it's kind of a waste. Here we go. So Seek, it's literal. You want to go as fast as you can, but it doesn't matter how fast you go necessarily, because in the end you're kind of getting the same time whenever you do the Seek chase. I'm not counting when you first get the eyes. So as long as you don't die and you just don't crouch randomly and all that crap, you'll get the same time pretty much. You're going the same speed and all that stuff, unless you use medicine. I don't know how that works though, so can't guarantee anything. So a door 42, you want to make those sharp turns like that. Door 43, when it's just short rooms like this, you're unlucky. Let's keep going. Keep making turns. I think we got rushed. Barely made it. And we go down this long staircase. Now, you could use some medicine here also, but you really want to save your medicine whenever you get the chance. Door lag. Door opening lag. So we're at door 50 now. If you're speedrunning and you get here, this is where it all goes down. If you don't finish this in like under a minute or within a minute, you're kind of screwed. So what speedrunners do is a bunch of them run to the side and it'll chase them, of course. And someone sticks on the other side. If you go on the same side as Figure, it's gonna be hard. That's what I did. It's really not when it comes to there. Don't run around, because you'll probably die. Unless the Figure's up there, then you can kind of do whatever you want. But then when he starts to walk, then you kind of want to shift it back into crouch mode. So what I used to do in the speed runs is I'd wait for him to go there, and I'd start reading out the code 5, or remember it in my mind. And so the first part is 5, and if he searched the books over there, and I searched the books over there, the rest should be up here. So 5, 7. 5, 7, 1, 1. 5, 7, 1, 1. Of course we missed the book. 5, 7, 1, 1. We're gonna try 1. So I can kind of like guess the code. But don't do that in speedruns. You mess up, then you gotta restart. Right now, my speedrun would be kind of messed up unless we somehow got a major save. But chances like that are unlikely. You can kind of try to guess the code. It might not work though. but eventually you do get it. So if we were speedrunning right now, it'd of course be horrible. But we're gonna pretend like we got a good run there. So of course I don't have a lighter or some sort of light source, so screech. But if you don't have a lighter in here, that's gonna happen. So if you don't have a lighter, best thing to do is look down or use the guiding light. To vent a room because the door's locked. Or it could be this. And so you just want to keep going. Just look at Screech. You have to do that. Him if he's there. I think we got rushed. No, I usually hide under the bed just to be sure because sometimes rush can still get you within the doors. So if you're doing this solo and you have the biggest room like this, you could either do it the long way and search every room, or you can take the most daring risk, which is what I do when I'm with my friends and we're speedrunning, or what we used to speedrun. And that's just search these two rooms. Because if you get lucky, you could find it in here. And let's hope you do get it for an example. We didn't, of course, but it's possible. Any room with doors in it is a locked room. So just be aware of that. If you get a room with multiple doors inside of that room, like this, then it's a locked room. And you have to find the key. Or you can lockpick it, but not all the lockpicks work. Like, you can't do it on door 50 or the end. And the key's right here. It spawn at so many locations. But the one that I usually see it spawning the most is definitely drawers. But other than that, if you find the key, let's just say you find it really fast, or I guess you just lockpick it. Like, you find it just a line right in front of the locked door. And you continue with your speedrun. So right now, I probably would have used all my medicine considering I went up the steps and all that stuff I was talking about before. But if I didn't use my medicine, then now would be a good time to use it. Now, I sometimes use my medicine. If I'm playing with other people and we all bought medicine and lockpicks, we'd have 9 medicines and 6 lockpicks. So any room we got, we could pretty much lockpick. But for medicine, I'd sometimes use mine if you had 9 pills, which free. Because you want free each for your friends. I'm not gonna risk it. I would sometimes use my pills when a rush comes. And you might be thinking that's the most stupid thing ever, and it is. But depending on what your room door is, I want to iPhone check what's in there. But depending on how your room layout is, or when rush comes, you could use your medicine and just run as long as you can. You're the only one here. I know that our door streams have died out. They're not as popular as they used to be. But anyways, so you could take that risk and try to run as far as you can with it. But they only really last for like 2 doors, like this door. Like those 2 rooms, it only lasts for that. That's how far it'd go. It got honked. Actually got a good lever spawn. So if you get honked in your run, you're kinda screwed. Because Honk's hallway is very long. And I don't recommend backing away. Only if he gets really close, you should turn away. But even then, I don't do that. Unless he gets that close, then you want to start running that way. But his hallway should be close to the end. Yeah, right here. And if you want, you can loot it. That's what I think he's doing. I'm pulling a prank on him. He ain't gonna notice me here. He didn't even notice me. He didn't even notice me. And I was right there. That's funny. But so basically, for this part of the speedrun, definitely use medicine pill, because this is a long hallway. I think it's a little bit longer than Theek's hallway. I'm not quite sure, but you get the idea. It's super long. So in here, I think you already got the item, but if you're in a situation like this, you need to move it fast, you could look right here. You can like kind of grab it, right? Yeah, like that. You could grab it right behind. You just gotta time it and line it up perfectly to get it though, fast. And since I have my lockpick, if depending on how many lockpicks you have, including your friends, also if you're doing it with friends, you might want to use your lockpicks at pretty necessary spots. I give it just a room. If we have the room, I'll show you it. If it's the room we were just in before, that's a good time to use it. Or if it's the biggest room, locked door, then that's a good time to use it. So in here, you want to look both ways. That's just necessary in Theek. That's necessary for him in general. But if you don't look both ways, it's gonna kind of screw it up. And now we made it. So if you still have medicine, you'd probably want to use it around here. Because these are the final doors. Like, they're less than 10 doors now. And if your room's glow like, yep, you're gonna get ambushed. Vent. If you get a vent when you get ambushed, you could just chill in the vent. Because rush and ambush can't get you an event. So if you get a vent when you get rush or ambush, mostly ambush, you're pretty lucky. And I'm pretty sure you only really get ambush once at the end. But you could get rush again. And we just got another vent. You don't really get rush on the last 3 doors, but if you do, then it's a little bit unlucky. But it's alright. And the biggest part of speedrunning it all is it takes a lot of practice. It's not something you get off right off. Like, it's not something that just anyone can do. For some people, you might be right, it might be easy. But for some other people, it might be very hard. It really just takes a long time for anyone. It took me so many streams to start speedrunning and to be where I am now. So, if you want to speed run, or if you just want to stream Roblox games for people, it takes a long time. I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years, and it takes a long time. But anyways, so if you're on the speedrun part, I always like to light them all up, and then ones that aren't lit up there, you just want to turn them off down here. So 10, 7, 2, they were not lit up, so you'd want to turn them off, and then first one done. Because it's way too hard to remember the ones that aren't lit up, or are. So 5 was the only one, so we just turned 5 off. Now we got 2 done, so we have to do that one more time. Then, see what we got now. 10, 6, 8. So 10 and 6 and 8 are the ones that have been not lit up, and elevator power's on now. And we're right by the exit. So all we gotta do is wait for our other player. If you have friends and they're playing with you in the game, all you have to do is just wait for your friends to get in the elevator. Because if you get inside this elevator right here, you win the game pretty much. Just gotta wait for everyone else. So while we're waiting, we might as well just check the sub count real quick. 110, that's fine. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And so the game kind of ends here. Okay, rejoin VIP and go again. I just wish we had a little more people in the stream. Because game-wise, I could play with 4 people and that stuff. I could do that. Might go for like another half an hour and then call it stream, because my streams are quiet now. They're like what they used to be. It's funny because I always want big streams, but then when I get the big streams, I'm like, nah, I don't want this. It's just tiring is all. Alright, let's do this again. $110 subs. To be honest, I don't even care if they do sub or not. What happened to Avatar? Me? Yeah, look down. Oh god! I always have to say lol, so it looks like I don't care, but I do care. It's pretty funny. Because if you try to say LMAO, it gets tagged out. Because Roblox does not know crap. Like nowadays, all this like streaming, playing games, all that stuff, like kids, kids, kids. Like it's like all kid friendly. I mean, let's be real. Every single bit of it, like all kid friendly. So if you're wondering what the video is going to be for today, because I tried to do one YouTube video per day, because I found a good editing source on PC. So like it won't have horrible quality. In fact, it's the best quality as it gets, 4K. Planning to do FNAF 1. I wanted to do FNAF 2. No, not FNAF 2. I wanted to do Night 2. But as you know, Night 1, if you just do Night 1 of FNAF 1, it's gonna be completely boring. So, dang, why is our stream so quiet? Oh god. I'm gonna end stream.